We are live.
How about it? All right. Well, let's do this live thing. This week on the Media Virus Podcast, Diddy's trial wraps up. 34 witnesses, 6 weeks, and at least one invoice for baby oil. This courtroom drama has more plot twists than a Tyler Perry series. A Philly man was busted for hiding cameras in a public bathroom because apparently security footage now means you're gonna want to sit for this. Rock legends are back on tour and AI's helping them make new music. Finally, a robot that can play Freebird without being asked.
Shut up and sit down.
It's the Media Virus Podcast. Now here's your infection team.
Hot diggity damn. Hot damn do we have a show for you people this week. I am Matty Rockdeath. Now, that is, I am the mattiest of all the Rockdeath. Legend in my own mind. I bring the ultra with my ultra crepidarian opinions. And I am proof positive that anyone can have a podcast. Speaking of this glorious podcast, I can't do this alone, so let me introduce the executive producer of this program, the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris.
Good evening, everybody.
And my absolutely gorgeous wife and segment producer, Ricky Rockdeath.
What's up there?
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing fine.
So, and we are broadcasting straight from our own deranged corner of the internet where the headlines are twisted, the jokes are questionable, and the hosts are definitely not qualified. This is the show where no topic is off limits, no punchline is too inappropriate, and no one leaves without learning, or at least catching something. Whether you're here for the chaos, the comedy, or just because your life choices have taken a dark turn, welcome to the Media Virus Podcast. Let's point and laugh as the world is burning around us. Going a little bit different in leading up to the old in the A block here. The first segment that I wanted to kind of get into is a discussion that Ricky sent me.
Okay.
And she sent me this video, and it just said with a caption that said, "You."
Oh, jeez.
You.
This is you.
This
Right.
is you.
This is you.
This guy, this is you.
Okay. So,
This is probably going to be terrible.
son of a bitch.
Things because I can never find them. And I know we've done this.
Oh, it's
Tell me,
Sky.
you see the Capri Sun? Show me where the Capri Sun is. I looked everywhere for this thing. Where's the Capri Sun?
Here and here.
First of all, bitch,
Well, it was behind the thing. That's not fair.
take the
That's a
fucking
setup.
bottles out of that fucking bag and stick them on top of the Capri Sun. Why are we hiding the
You
fucking
need to
Capri Sun
move
behind
something.
a fucking piece of crap?
Sometimes you can move something.
Look,
I should
don't get mad. I tried. You know what I mean? My wife asked me to get Capri Sun from the garage, and I always get scared when she asks me to get things because I can never find them.
Why are we watching it twice?
I know we've done this before.
Well, because he what he does is he loads up. He shows you. I thought he showed the fucking thing first.
No.
All right, well, hang on.
He
hang on.
does.
Here it is. All right. So first of all, I thought those were Tide Pods. First glance. Now I see that they're Lipton bottles. Those bottles could have been taken out of that piece of shit plastic.
By you.
Put on
You
top
could have
of-
taken them out of the plastic.
I'm not the one who set this up. She sent him out to get something. She
In
said,
their
"Can you-"
house.
In their house. This is not his domain.
It
When-
doesn't
when-
mean it's her domain. It is their house.
When he walks up to this, he is scanning. And she
scanning,
walks,
not looking,
no,
scanning.
scanning, absolutely, because you're scanning for what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So since he's scanning for what he's looking for, it's obstructed behind garbage. Okay.
Behind
Now
garbage.
first of all, it's a setup because she walked right to it, so she knew exactly where it was, and she could have said, "Hey, can you get me the Capri Sun? It's behind the Lipton."
What if she didn't know? And I'm sure she didn't. I'm sure she just knew that there was Capri Suns because I'm sure she's purchased them. But
Right, she
look with your
purchased them.
fucking hands, move shit. Like exactly like she said in this video.
What is it
Things-
supposed to move? What do you just gonna start moving shit? Then I start moving shit. If he started moving shit and she heard him start moving shit, she's gonna come out and go, "Why are you moving shit around?"
No, he would have said, "Oh, we're looking for Capri Sun, which is a beverage. Maybe it's in this row of beverages where the Lipton is." Like, use your fucking noodle.
I mean, I don't know her organizational system, but it does look like all the beverages are in one place. And the alcohol's up here.
I win.
I don't know if you necessarily.
I 100% win. In the comments here, like, obviously everybody fucking, like, ate this guy up for his fucking weaponized incompetence. But,
Right,
like...
just because all these people are stupid doesn't make them fucking right.
No.
You understand what I'm saying?
No.
Just because all these people agree with you doesn't mean that they're fucking right.
No, we're 100% right. There was one lady who in there who said that these people ask me to look for shit for them all the time. I tell them you need to move 5 things before you ask me for help. Look with your fucking hands.
Why don't you just tell me where it is?
I'm supposed to memorize where everything is because you're a fucking idiot?
Yeah.
Fuck this.
I mean, I explained that to you. I sat you down and explained all of my flaws. Every one of them.
You didn't explain that while I was in the middle of work, you would call me to ask where your fucking keys are.
Well,
I'm sure I did.
You didn't say, I'm going to call you every time there's a inconvenience of me losing something.
I feel like you knew all this before you bought this cow.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Open your eyes. What do they see? What does Miss Rachel say?
I have no idea. I don't pay any attention to Miss Rachel.
Miss Chacho.
So we're gonna move on to.
Read this one.
This is the next one that she sent me. Right. This guy's fantastic.
I know you don't feel good today, so I'm gonna take care of everything. You just lay down and get some rest.
Thank you.
Babe, are the dishes in the dishwasher clean or dirty?
They're clean.
All right, get some rest. You want me to put them away?
Yes, please.
All right. Babe,
Yes.
do you know where the TV remote's at?
By your seat.
All right, get some rest, get some rest. I'm not seeing it on the seat. All right, I'll look. Sorry. What do you want for dinner tonight?
Whatever you want.
Okay. I was thinking like taco bowls or something.
Sounds amazing.
All right. Are the clothes in the hamper clean or dirty?
They're dirty.
All right. I'm gonna wash them.
Okay.
This guy's fucking off.
Real quick, which one do you wash it with? This one or
It says detergent.
detergent?
Detergent.
Got it. Thanks. Do I pour it on the left side or the right side?
On the left side.
Okay, sorry. Get some sleep. Get some rest. Why are you still awake?
Why are you still awake?
Babe, there's all kinds of bubbles coming out of the washer.
I'm getting up.
I hate this. I hate this man.
Well,
get some sleep.
Yeah, he's trying to be nice.
He's trying. He's not doing a very good job.
I think he's doing a great job. He offered to do the laundry. He offered to do the dishes.
I'm sorry.
He's taking care of the kids or whatever. You know, he's trying to watch some TV, but he couldn't find the remote. He just wanted to sit down for a minute. Couldn't find the fucking remote. I don't know how any of this is his fault.
I just feel like you just said that he's trying to do this and he's offering to do this.
Yeah, he's being fantastic.
Is the wife offering to do the laundry or is she just doing it without fucking a question?
Well, she just does it without a question because she's the one that knows how to do it.
Oh, here we go again. Hashtag weaponized incompetence.
But if she's the one that knows how to do it and he's offering to do it for her, he needs some guidance. You can't just expect. You can't just show a monkey a toilet and think it knows what to do.
I can't. A grown-up. These people are grown-ups.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Mike, can you please say something before I whip this microphone at this man?
I'm kind of with you here because, like, my mother at when I could reach the ironing board, She said, "Oh, good. You're tall enough. Come here. You're going to learn to iron a shirt." Boom. Okay. Now you do it. Great. Now you do it every other time.
Right.
You're going to leave my house knowing how to take care of yourself. I knew how to cook, and I can do my own laundry. And
Yeah, my parents tried that shit too.
I can sew a little bit.
How many times I've been beaten with a fucking belt, a shoe, a high heel? Get the fuck out of here.
And
if I could do it, I would. That's the if I could take care of myself, I would. It's not.
And so here's the reality of it. Matt does the dishes. Matt does the laundry. He just needs a little encouragement when it's time to do it.
No, yeah, I don't have a problem. I'm the one that knows how to do it.
No, we both know how to do it.
No, but the point that I'm trying to make here is if you came to me and asked me a question about it, I wouldn't be upset.
Okay, it's a different.
Hey, Matt. I really like the way the towels come out when you do them. Is there something special that I'm missing? What are you doing?
Yeah, man, you gotta put the fabric softener in.
So here's the thing.
No, not on towels.
Here's the thing. Yeah, because then it gets on your skin. No, here's the thing about this video is she's sick. She's in bed.
Yeah.
He says, I'm going to do all this stuff. You relax, go to sleep, take a nap. Oh, why are you still awake? Go to sleep. Motherfucker. It's because you.
Well, if he was sick and she went, hey, I'm going to go fix the fucking car, do you think he would expect her to know how to fix the fucking car? No. He wouldn't expect her. He'd say, wait a minute. Do you know how to fix the fucking car? And she'd be like, I've never done it before, but I see you do it all the fucking time. How hard could it be?
No.
You're clearly
a mechanic in a person who's an adult that lives a life.
Change the oil. If he was sick and she went, honey, I'm gonna go change the oil, and she had never changed the oil before, don't you think he would try to give her some fucking guidance? Or say, you know what, just let it sit till
that's not the same. That's a mechanic's job. Doing a household chore is a basic adult human's job. Go ahead.
All right. Well, what? What do you want?
I grew up a grease monkey, so the change in the oil thing kind of is a household chore.
It's kind of a household chore, which is why I chose that. Right.
Yeah.
That's how. So if you can't,
we go to a place to do that.
No, we're not. I've been doing it myself.
Matt Jr.'s been doing it.
Oh, I've been doing it, my son.
My son's been doing it himself.
My son's been doing it myself.
Well, that is your right as a father of an adult.
As your father to have your son right. If my son does it, I did it myself.
Yeah,
that's the way having adult children does it. Yeah.
Yeah. If my dad called and said, "Hey, I need you to come change my oil," I'd be under his truck.
Right, because what else are you gonna do? Nothing else.
I just feel like something like making dinner and having clean clothes, like those are like daily tasks, and like doing the oil change, like that's not like an immediate, it has to get done right now. If somebody's sick and can't walk me through it, you know what I mean?
But laundry's not one of those things that has to be done right now.
I mean, maybe it does.
If everybody's shat themselves, then yes. I'll agree that laundry's a pretty basic task and he should know how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
However, if he'd never done it before, you can't just expect him to know what he's doing.
If he's a grown-up who's married to somebody else, he 100% should know how to wash his clothes. Get the fuck out of here. You just wanted to say that to do that.
It is possible
you just wanted me to say something.
It is possible that he went right from mom's house to play in house.
It could be,
But
you're giving him so much grace, you guys.
I don't see it as an excuse. No, I'm saying it is a possibility that this could happen, but I don't understand raising.
You know what else could have happened?
I don't understand raising someone to adulthood that can't take care of themselves.
You know what else could have happened? This is what could have happened. He could have said, "Go ahead, honey, take a nap. I'll take care of everything." And then he could have sat his ass and watched fucking TV and done fuck all.
So why would he say I'll take care of everything if he's not going to do anything?
For fun, just to let her go to sleep.
To be,
Right.
An asshole?
Right. So who's more of an asshole? But who's more the asshole?
He's an asshole for not knowing how to do these things before this bitch got sick.
So he was supposed to. So now he's a fucking medical professional and a psychic to know that she's going to get fucking sick.
No, he's supposed to be a fucking grown man, a grown person, and he should know how to do the laundry.
Maybe he doesn't know. Like maybe, not everybody knows how to do everything.
That's terrible. That's a terrible excuse. If you're an adult person, you should know how to do both of those things. Cook yourself a meal, load and unload the dishwasher, and do laundry.
Part of being an adult is either knowing how to do those things or knowing how to get those things done.
Ugh.
And
also, you know what the best part about being
clearly his knowing how to get it done ran out. So
right,
that's kind of where he's left.
Well, he knew how to get it done. He married her.
He thought he did,
but now there's a problem.
You gotta back your talk. You gotta back your shit up, though.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes the dishwasher breaks down.
He should have either called his girlfriend or done it himself. Like he said,
call his girlfriend. Don't leave. Yeah, fuck. Don't bother your wife. Call your girlfriend.
You're
but
so funny.
You know what the best part about being an adult is? I think it means that you're almost safe from Diddy.
You think?
Almost. But
unless you sell your ass, I think that's where it goes south. Welcome back to your Pop Culture Legal Watch. The sex trafficking trial of Sean Diddy Combs has hit a pivotal moment. Both sides have rested, and the clock is now ticking down to a verdict. Here's the latest from last week's fireworks right up to yesterday when this was written.
After 6 weeks and 34 witnesses, including former girlfriends, staff, and federal agents, the prosecution wrapped up its case on Tuesday. Jurors heard graphic testimony about drugs, sex, and alleged violence. Alleged violence? Testimony about drugs. We can say drugs without the fucking problem. We can say sex. But the thing that we have a video of
is alleged.
All right, painting a picture of a mogul who used his power and money to coerce women into participating in elaborate drug-fueled freak-off parties. And men. Investigators laid out a paper trail of texts, receipts, and travel arrangements, including messages requesting baby oil, Cialis, and cash.
What's Cialis?
Cialis is a erectile dysfunction medication. Oh,
goodness.
Yes.
That allegedly connected Diddy to a sprawling sex trafficking scheme. The government argues there weren't wild parties. The government argues these weren't wild parties, but calculated encounters designed to entrap and silence women.
Mm-hmm.
In a surprise move, the defense kept its case to just 30 minutes, calling no witnesses, presenting no evidence. Instead, Diddy's lawyers focused on texts and messages from ex-girlfriend Cassie Ventura that appeared affectionate and consensual. They argued the government failed to prove its case beyond a reasonable doubt. Diddy himself opted not to testify, telling the judge, "This is my decision. My decision and
my decision.
This is my decision and with my lawyers." Despite the possibility of life in prison if convicted, the music mogul remained composed, thanking the judge for his professionalism.
Well, what's happening now is the attorneys met with Judge Aaron Subramanian today to finalize the jury instructions. Closing arguments are set for Thursday morning. I still think that Judge Subramanian is going to score a Subaru brand deal, and then they're going to have the Subramanian event.
Yeah.
Come on down to the Subramanian event.
I don't think that's going to happen at all.
I hope it does. That'd be fantastic for him.
Subramaniac.
The prosecution goes first, followed by the defense, and the final rebuttal from the government. Jury deliberation could begin as soon as Friday. Meanwhile, the defense has requested immediate acquittal, a routine move in high-stakes trials. The judge has yet to rule. The Media Virus podcast has been giving a preliminary look at the closing defense's closing arguments. And it's, I quote, come on.
I just like he thinks how it feels from the outside. Diddy thinks that this is some power move. No, I don't need to say nothing.
I need to defend myself.
Because the other thing is, if he goes on the stand, then that means that they can cross-examine and they're going to ask him a bunch of stuff, and he doesn't want that.
Right.
So he thinks it's this power move to be nope, I don't need to say nothing. We're going to say our little thing. And I hate this. I hate that he's trying to be manipulative even at this point now.
Right.
I don't know what I expected, but just him saying oh, it's not sex trafficking, we were just partying. No.
Well, I think the reason that he's like that is that through it all, Diddy's family is standing by him. All 7 of his children posted heartfelt Father's Day tributes online, expressing love and support as their father faces the biggest test of his life.
It's not a test, but it's now in the hands of the jury. Will Diddy be found guilty of racketeering, sex trafficking, and transportation for prostitution? Mm-hmm. Charges that could send him to prison for life. Or will he walk free like a champion? Stay tuned. This story is far from over.
So if he goes to jail, do we think that he's going to try to kill himself?
It's a column A, column B type of thing. I think there are enough people that wouldn't mind the street cred of being the one that killed Diddy.
Right.
He may want to surrender his shoelaces.
Right.
So, but today's broadcast is brought to you by Botana Organics, your source for premium plant-based skincare. From soothing balms to revitalizing serums, every product is handcrafted with clean, organic ingredients that you can trust. No harsh chemicals, no artificial fragrances, just pure, nature-derived care for every skin type. Treat yourself to a healthier glow. Botana Organics, because your skin deserves the best nature has to offer. Visit botanaorganics.com to shop now.
Well, how about that?
I stole your
Why
read.
don't you get me Botana Organic skincare? Skincare is my favorite thing in life.
Well, I'll it's not it's like hemp skincare. It's all, I go in there all the time. If there's something you want, let me know.
Oh, how do I know what they have?
Come in with me.
I'm at work.
Let's go in when you're not at work.
Are they open when I'm not at work?
I don't know.
I can always shop online.
You could
That's right.
get a nice body lotion.
www.organic.com.
I just feel get me a face serum.
All right.
All right.
You going to get your face high so it doesn't get wrinkles?
Is that what it is? My face feels so
My face is
high
so
right
stoned, dude. Well, a man in Philadelphia is facing charges after cops catch the Jersey Shore creep who planted a spy cam in the boardwalk bathroom.
That's so weird.
This
reminds me of something I saw online, but go.
Okay. Cops keen on catching the perv who left a pen-shaped spy camera inside boardwalk bathrooms on the Jersey Shore says that they've got their man.
Ugh.
Harold Perkins has been formally charged with 6 counts, each of invasion of privacy and endangering the welfare of a child by manufacturing child pornography.
Ew.
He was arrested at his Philadelphia home on June 20th, police said. Perkins, 38, inconspicuously planted multiple pen-shaped cameras on the floor of public bathrooms on the Ocean City, New Jersey boardwalk, according to police.
Ew, that's the beach we go to.
Yeah.
Ew.
Babe, he probably has video of your snatch.
I have my period every time I went to the beach, so good fucking luck.
There you go.
Harold.
Kink. Speaking of kinks, you know what she showed me today? Apparently,
that's what I was gonna say!
CPAP.
Hold on, guys, because apparently there's a market for loyal fans and OnlyFans users for women that sleep with a CPAP machine. So I'm about to make some cheddar.
CPAP porn.
Find me on Loyal Fans.
That's all you gotta do is just sleep.
Yeah.
Sleep. I didn't know
The
that.
girl who made the video that was telling us about it says she makes $8 a minute.
Wow.
Oh, she's charging one guy $8 a minute to talk to him.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Right.
She's got to like have a conversation. She's got to like talk to him.
Okay, I talk to people all the time.
So he's gonna be sitting there, you're cranking out while you're watching.
He meant,
What do you think he would pay you to watch you for?
he
I don't want
probably
to see it.
and he probably won't like it if you talk to him the way you talk to us.
I mean, he might. That's another kink.
That's another kink.
That's another department that I could work for.
I live in a world of kink.
That's another department I could work for. Fucking mean girls.
So, the cops caught this guy who was putting cameras all over.
What part of Philly did he live in?
It did not. Hang on. The first camera was found on June 12th behind a bathroom garbage can. Officials said police checked the other restrooms, finding other spy cams. Police still have not said how many victims they have identified. Do you think the cops were cranking one out while they were watching all the footage?
Ew, babe.
No good.
No good.
No good. No good.
Sorry.
I just feel like, why do you want to watch somebody going to the bathroom?
Yeah.
Is it like the changing? Like, I just wonder, like, is it the changing aspect? Like, was he trying to see people change? Or was he, like, looking for people doing pee-pees and poo-poos?
I imagine he was probably going for the whole gambit.
Yeah.
He wanted a variety show?
Yeah.
Column A, column B type of thing, you know?
If you're putting a camera in a public toilet, you're down for pretty much whatever could go on in there.
Right. You just know you're going to see some snatch, maybe some tits.
I just am offended because, like, you guys know, like, I'm just a baby. Like, I'm a young person. And for this man to
You're the same age as this guy that was
No, I'm younger than him, but just
2 years.
But I just feel like that's disgusting that somebody from my generation, somebody from my, like, high school is a creeper like that. Like, that's for...
Creepy don't skip a generation.
I guess. But other things that happen on the internet, can we talk about it? Because I was LOLing today. It's like this thread that was done by Joshua Tree National Park is the Instagram that it was on. And so it's like they're all like reposts and like shares. And it says, just saw a TikTok of someone saying they're never buying garlic again after they discovered this hack and literally planted garlic in their backyard and grew more. Brother, do you think you just discovered agriculture? Plant seed, hacker voice, I'm in. I've been thinking a lot about IRL podcasts in real life for anybody who doesn't know what the fuck. Bring a few friends together, no mics, nothing's recorded, have a free-form discussion, can even have food and drinks. Has anyone tried this?
I've never tried that before in my life.
Tech Bro just discovered hanging out. Do you guys know what bottle night is? Probably not, because me and my girlfriend invented it in a 2023 blizzard. We lock our phones away, turn off the TV, each grab a bottle of wine, and we just talk. That's it. We simply talk to each other and enjoy each other's presence. Somebody said, I invented talking to my girlfriend. We both have to get hammered, though, or it doesn't work.
On that note, our guest just popped into the studio.
Oh, wow.
So, and it is, 9:30. So,
It's 8:59.
Well, that's the time it's supposed to be. 8:59 is the time it's supposed to be.
Okay.
So that's good. But from weird news to weirdly brilliant minds, our next guest, a man who doesn't see the future, he builds it. B Block brings you a thinker who will challenge everything you think you know about change. Here's our interview with Sid Mohasep coming up in the B Block. So check us out over there.
All right. We will we'll push this button and be out of here, and I'll be over there in about 2 minutes.
All right, man.
This episode of the Media Virus Podcast is brought to you by 302-46 Voice. That's 302-46 Voice. If you want my voice on your project, dial 302-46 Voice today. Don't forget to check out our sister show on the Media Virus Podcast Network, Stepmoms Without Children. Join Ricky Rockdeff as she takes a deep dive into the fascinating people she meets and thinks that you should meet too. Find Stepmoms Without Children at themediavirus.com, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your fine podcasts. Special thanks to mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com, delivering regional sports coverage straight to your devices via stream and podcast. Learn more at mysportsreports.com and delawaresports.com. If you wish to sponsor the Media Virus Podcast, email your contact information to pml@themediavirus.com with the subject line sponsor, or leave us a message at 646-VIRUS-01. On behalf of the infection team and our feckless leader, Maddie Rockdeff, I'm the Reverend Professor Mike Latoris, coming from to you live high atop Uncle Butch Studios, with one hand firmly on the pulse and the other clawing for a shred of sanity. This has been the Media Virus Podcast. We'll be back next week. Find us at themediavirus.com, on social media, or download us now from your favorite podcast platform. And that's all, folks.